Hi, my name is JB. I'm the game director of Memoriapolis at 5 p.m. studio. And as you can hear, we are French. Our Memoriapolis is a city building game in which you have to design and manage a city from antiquity to the age of enlightenment. So a history spanning roughly 2,500 years. Our Memoriapolis is a unique game in many ways, but I'd say the two main innovations are the transition from one age to another and the autonomous creation of a large part of the city by its population. You have a certain amount of time before the game itself moves on the next age. During this time, you must complete specific objectives. If you finish them before the end of the age, you will earn bonuses in the next age. When you move on to the next stage, the district evolves. Will you preserve them? Will your medieval district replace the Roman villas from the previous age? Should the city expand or should it evolve independently? It's up to you, the players, to decide. Every time you decide to build something in your town, you attract people to live around it. The city grows by drawing in workers, merchants, wanderers, etc. The new residents organize themselves into districts in a completely autonomous way, while respecting the town planning rules. Yes, of course, you need to organize a stable and prosperous economy to feed and satisfy the needs of your inhabitants. What's more, they will very quickly organize themselves into factions that will sit in the Senate as representatives of your city's different communities. These factions will have very specific needs and expectations, and you'd better make alliances with them if you want to stay in power. All the inhabitants of your city belong to cultures. The influence of these cultures depends on the buildings you decide to construct. For example, buildings barracks will give rise to a military culture district. Then there's a good chance that the residents of these districts will organize themselves into factions. The goal is to have your city reach the status of capital of capitals. To do so, you have to build wonders, extraordinary monuments in each of the game's culture and ages. The challenge is that these huge buildings are resource intensive and time consuming, but most importantly, you'll need to stay in control of your city until the end of the 4 ages. Exactly. The faction living in your district can depose you, or during the Middle Ages, the local lord can remove you from office. These are several ways to lose your city in Memoriapolis. You can't do it. The world is changing. The only question you have to ask yourself is whether your city is ready for these changes or whether it will disappear into the depth of history.